What is up, my good dudes? Today we're working on this 2007 Honda Odyssey. And we're not doing anything crazy. We're dealing with a failure point on this motor that is extremely common. That would be this stupid power steering hose. There's two bolts here. One that goes right back on here where this little mounting bracket that's underneath my fingers here is supposed to go. And then there's one or two down on the cross member right by the steering rack. And then if I can get a light on it, I will show you what I'm dealing with. So down here right in front of the camera there, where that hose goes in, you can see it's all eaten up. That is the connection to the steering rack. And the person who put this power steering hose on here last stripped out that connection before I could even get to it. So that's dope. So last night I sat here and I dicked around with it, and I was putting lock and pliers on it, trying to get it to come free, and that's just not working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Dremel with cutoff tool attached. I'm going to cut that line off, so that way I can access it like a normal nut. And then I've had some luck with these rounded bolt extractors from Harbor Freight. I'm going to take one of these, hammer it over the top of it, and then hopefully from there I should be able to just break it loose. That's the plan anyway. So I'm probably not going to record because there's literally no goddamn space to do any of that. So yeah, I'll just let you know how it goes. Okay, update. I got the hose cut and pulled out, so it'll be nice and messy when I decide to go back out underneath there. Next up, hammer this motherfucker on. All right, I got the ratchet down in there, got the socket hammered on. Try and bust her free. Well, after a fair amount of struggle, you might not be able to see it spin, but she bit on. She's pulling it out. Thank you, Harbor Freight extraction sockets, because fuck you, whoever did this job last. You can eat my whole fucking ass. All right, update time. My buddy came over, Mr. Colton. He helped me line up. Well, it was definitely a team effort. If you have a second person, I highly recommend it. But for that nut way down there that we were dealing with earlier, we used a crow's foot, and he would line it up on there and readjust it, and I would torque it from underneath. And this thing was absolutely screaming, and we were just chatting, so I forgot to pick up the camera. But it's very quiet now, and if you want to turn it, that amount of noise is nothing compared to what it was doing just 5 minutes ago. The screaming. So it's gone down in pitch a lot. Yeah. So I'll show you inside the deal. Hopefully that's coming through, but we still are getting a good amount of bubbles out of the steering system. So as soon as that's bled out, we'll be good to go. But there's not much else for me to talk about in this one. Yeah, the Harbor Freight rounded nut extractor. Be prepared to put this in a vise and hammer it out, because that's the only way that's coming out. Yeah, and where is it? The tool I used to cut the line was this Dremel. Any Dremel can adapt this this cutoff wheel style, and you can pick that up in Menards or Ace Hardware or even Home Depot, I believe. So nothing special, but we're getting her sorted out. Thank you, Colton. Absolutely. Until next time, have a good one, my good dudes.